Workman's Relief for whatever the job throws at you, like THC products derived from legal hemp. These are legit delicious. Free shipping with products over $75. Order yours at workmansrelief.com for whatever the job throws at you.
This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
It was like when she went to get her vag checked. What do they call that for women?
Our yearly, our PAP.
Yeah, your PAP.
Gynecologist.
Because she was spread wide open, and there's like a bunch of interns looking at her vag, and then one says, "Are you the biatch?"
Oh, it's terrible. I love your show.
And then she let a big old queef out.
I so wish I could queef on command. Are you kidding me? I'd be a millionaire.
Like that one Spider-Man chick from the TikTok.
Yeah, I would be. Dude,
she slides into frame.
I'd talk about OnlyFans. I'd be. Jesus Christ. You know I'd be doing that.
I would give you $20 a month for that. I'm just one person.
Try it right now. Just try suck it in.
If I had that, I wouldn't have to go to the massage parlor.
You don't think I've tried?
Tried suck it in?
It's like, Lord, my one wish, please,
Queef
give me the strength to queef on command.
She comes from a long line of talented queefers. Were you allowed to say queef on the air?
Sure.
We're doing it.
Oh. Is that? I don't think that's a medical.
Stop me.
Is it that
what I said?
Who's going to stop us?
What a classy broad. She's drinking her Mountain Dew going, stop me. Go ahead. Try to stop me.
It's my sugar-free monster.
Oh. What was I saying? Is that the sound it makes?
What?
What? What?
Well, she's making
No.
That's no. That one you can't. No. Get
Over the
out.
line, dude.
Get the hell out of
Over
here.
the line.
Get out of
Cat
here.
fart?
Listen to me. This is a
Cat fart. There you go.
This is a family
This
show.
is a family show. Get the hell out of here.
I don't know. Let's see if we can find one on the internet.
What? No. Educational. Hey, Janesville Craig High School coach.
There it is.
What's it on? Are you on?
This is a real one?
Where are you?
PC2.
Hit me.
Let's see. No, let's see. Oh,
That was pretty quick.
yeah, that was just more like a record scratch. Let's see.
Well, this is a first.
Yeah, it really is. You know what? It's surprisingly hard to find one.
Just put sound.
What's this?
Yeah, you'd think there would be, like on like the
No.
That's not it.
like rx.com. You think you could identify a queef?
Yeah.
So you get home, diagnose yourself.
There it is. She got it.
Now, I don't know if that's accurate, but I'm going to go with it.
Oh, yes.
God, that is so satisfying. I can't even stand it.
Tell me. Dude, she'd be walking down the street just queefing. Every time you just be laughing.
Oh my God.
How did the word queef come about?
I don't know.
Because
Etymology.
I don't hear that sound and think queef, because it's not. That doesn't match the word. But it's got to be a medical offshoot, doesn't it? Like
It's a variant of Scottish and Northern English quiff, a puff of wind.
I knew it. I knew there had to be a reason.
That one's slippery.
I feel like having you read that lets us off the hook to play that sound effect all day. And now a Scottish puff of wind. Wait,
We're getting wind from the east.
JJO radio.
Scottish wind.
Hold
Play, and now a request from our Scottish friend. It's Scottish.
Oh, cry. Let's go. Hey, what's that wind smell? What smells like fish?
Mom?
Crabs. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. All right, that was worth the drive in. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, my God.
Nice. I knew there had to be a reason. I knew you just don't go, Queef! You don't just sit there and go, Queef!
Right.
Nobody's that good.
Yeah. I learned something today.
All right.
Incredible.
Janesville Craig High School coach sentenced in hidden camera case.
Oh, that creeper.
Janesville coach convicted for his actions in a hidden camera case will spend, how much time do you think he's going to the Hooskow for?
4 years.
4 years.
13.
I didn't even get to play my thing.
Oh.
What'd you say, 4? What do you say?
13.
So spying on what high school girls at the Janesville Craig High School locker room. What's his name? Brian Kitzman, 38. How many? 30? What'd you say?
13.
13 years?
Yeah.
13. He's getting
good
4.
God, you're going to love this. 1 year.
You're lying.
No, I'm not lying. 1 year in prison, 15 years on a sex offender registry. Well, I assume he can't teach anymore, but he'll probably be down at the Princeton Club trying to sneak one in. You know that's happening.
Cruising La Follette.
I mean, you got to ban this dude from every locker room in the country.
So hold on a minute. So that's what they caught him with. We got more context behind that?
Kitzman will have 1 year of supervised release. Janesville Police Chief David Moore said Kitzman confessed to hiding
He'll be back.
a GoPro camera in the Janesville Craig High School girls' locker room after his May 2023 arrest. He pleaded guilty to 6 counts of capturing an intimate representation. Well, that's a nice way to put it. 12 counts of possessing and distributing, exhibiting. Wow, he's the boat, dude.
Distributing?
Yep.
So he was sending it to people?
I thought if you cross state lines, I thought that was like a 5-year auto.
Where's the FBI?
Dude. An intimate representation of a victim under 18. 12 counts of possessing, distributing, and exhibiting. I wonder if that's I mean, when you're caught, you're caught. How do you plea that down? I mean, I promise I'll never teach again. Oh, okay.
That memeans he's sending it to buds and
uploading it or whatever.
Or it could be, it's got to be uploading it and sending it somewhere.
12 counts. That's, I wonder if they bundled that, or is that just individual pictures? Do you think a count is a picture in these cases?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
How'd they catch him?
I'm shocked it's only 12 counts. That's not possible. If this dude had a GoPro.
Because that's not something that you can just hide.
Does that mean he's selling it? Exhibiting, distributing? Distribution sounds like you're making money off of it. And why would you say distributing? Why would you do that?
You've been doing it for more than 2 years.
Why would you do that for free?
Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more like...
Think of the stuff he probably burned.
Right.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
Let's see.
Oh, you mean before they raided?
Yeah.
School officials found a recording device in the girls' locker room.
Oh, so the janitor was poking around and he was like, what is this?
So it was found when a district employee helped an athlete retrieve a missing item from a locker with an administrative lock.
Oh.
Criminal complaint alleges Kitzman placed the camera the day before it was found and used a towel to make it harder to see.
Wow. Talk about low tech.
So how long had he been doing that?
2 years?
Right.
Well, sure. That's what he says.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. They're not very good at it.
Officers searched his home and car, finding several electronics and media storage devices.
Oh, boy.
Weird. I'll tell you a weird story. My sister's son's girlfriend, it works with the, I won't tell you where, but it doesn't matter. She's in Orlando. She works with the FBI as a undercover teenager.
Oh, she sets up the
you want to hear a
stings.
weird story? She was telling me some of the stings. Yeah, and she's actually the victim. She's really pretty, and she looks like she's 14. She's 23 or something, but she's got training. So, I mean, if something went down, she could probably snap your neck. But there was one case, she said it was the foot guy, that he didn't care what she looked like. He just wanted to see her feet. And so when he came into the house, she had to have no shoes on.
Wait a minute. Oh, so it's...
And it was an old creeper.
They said something about her being underage.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
okay.
Totally.
So that
it's a sting. It's a sting setup.
Yeah.
Because where there's one teenager, there's 300 teenagers.
So she shows
I'm
up.
saying on his files.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
So how does that work?
That's not
if
a
it's
broad
like
statement. That's just,
like I want to see your shoulders.
Yeah.
Is that illegal? When does it cut to illegal?
Well, when you meeting up with a teenager for sexual reasons.
I suppose. But I mean, if he's like, I just want to see your feet. Doesn't it have to
I think if you get a boner, right? You get a boner.
We're all in trouble.
Yeah, just some of the most bizarre stuff she says. But I mean,
damn, that's got to be a tough gig because, like, that's the scum of society.
Yeah, so she's got. Well, my buddy that I was in the Air Force with, he stayed in Ohio and was a cop in Troy, and he.
Well, she had to in the room. I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah. She had to initiate it when he got to the apartment. She had to actually
that's what I'm saying.
You have to get him on tape. Yeah.
They had people like her, and he was on that unit of all the pedos, so he had to do all that. It's terrible, and he has huge things of flash drives and just computers of all their stuff and all the things that happen through them. They have to meet up in parks and stuff like that, and they're there, Chris Hansen style. What are you doing here?
But they can't stop themselves. So this is what you got to do. Just one at a time.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what else you do. So Brian Kitzman, 1 year, which is...
so I won?
Pretty shocking, huh? Oh, thanks. What was that? Hello.
So they only gave him 1 year? They changed that?
Well, what was it?
The local news said that 19 years, because it's 1 year for every kid.
Whoa.
That he got pictures of. And again, this is according to the news, local, and 19 years extended supervision, and and this is the kicker that I thought was funny, or asinine, 15 years is all he has to spend as a sex offender.
Yeah.
Like, how is that not, like, forever?
Right. I don't know how that's...
Exactly.
How do you know what's in his mind?
Coach who recorded students
changing
in the locker room. He will spend 19 years behind bars, followed by another 19 years of extended supervision.
Yeah, that's
a
typo.
Oh, my story's wrong.
Yeah.
So it's not 1, it's 19. Okay, dude. All right, my bad.
Thank you.
Yep, appreciate you,
Well,
Matt.
that makes me feel better.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no kidding.
But still,
wait a minute.
It should be for the rest of his life a sex offender.
Let me double check this. We'll spend
Was that on WKOW?
Yep, it says 1 year
wrong.
and 1 year in prison. That's wrong. So we need to call them and fix that. All right, my bad. 19 years. Now that feels better.
That is more.
Yeah,
that seems about right.
I gotta say that's a lot of.
I hope he gets some fingers in the butthole.
That's a lot of shenanigans, man.
Yes, how long do you think he was doing that for?
Longer than he says.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have worked his way through any school system.
And that was just one instance.
It's a good thing they're not very good at it.
Think about all the other stuff he was doing.
Yeah.
If that was just the one instance.
Mm-hmm. Hey, thank you. Thank you, caller.
Those kids that are victimized, it doesn't just stop there. Now they have trust issues.
Oh, yeah.
How are they ever going to trust a coach again or anyone in any sort of mentoring role?
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible. How are you going to even want to go to the gym anywhere and change?
It literally makes everybody suspicious. I think I go back and I think about my drafting teacher who drank on the job. He brown paper bagged it every day. And talk about the ultimate creeper, dude.
Right.
With boys in drafting class. I swear to God, we all thought.
Wait, because he brown bagged?
Well, no, you could smell him. But he was there 100 years. They weren't going to fire him.
Yeah.
Dude, this is back in the day. This stuff didn't exist.
Oh, yeah, jeez. Yeah, you think about how many.
Anyways,
I'm rolling around.
I'm just speculating, but anyways, we all thought the same thing. Anyways, oh boy. Well, it sends a message. 19 years sends a pretty good message to the next asshole.
Yeah.
What was the other 19 years for? When he gets out, he has...
Oh, so 19 on the registry as well, right? Why was that not a lifetime? Are you kidding me? 20 years is the next half of your life.
Right.
How are you not on the registry for the rest of your life?
He'll screw up, though.
That is the rest of his life. How old is he?
Don't you think he'll screw up again?
Do those guys get beat up in prison? Isn't that based on your...
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's what supposedly happens.
Well,
I don't know if that's...
Good old trip to the weight room.
Hello?
Hello. That guy only got 1 year. I got more time for beating up the guy that was abusive to my sister in 91.
Yeah, no, he got 19. That was a KOW misprint.
Oh, okay.
You know, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should take him out and give him a public flogging.
Yeah. I mean, look at the jury here. Say 4 of us that have been talking about this are on a jury. You would sit there with a straight face and say, yeah, I'm happy with 1 year? Are you out of your
mind? Oh, my God, no.
Are you crazy?
Fuck no.
All right, thanks, dude. Man, that's some colorful language there.
We are on a roll.
Yeah, cue the queef.
I know, right?
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast.
Workman's relief for whatever the job throws at you, like THC products derived from legal hemp to help you relax after a long day or just chill over the weekend. No need to drive out of state to get your THC products. Order yours at workmansrelief.com.
Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
A cool song. Theme song. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, it's finally happening.
Michael McDonald could have put some lyrics on that and made that a hit.
I guess, yeah.
Why didn't anybody think about writing a song called Law and Order and use their theme song?
Write it down, dude.
Maybe I'm too lazy.
Okay, according to several media reports, the U.S. Justice Department is going to file an antitrust lawsuit today to break up Live Nation and Ticketmaster.
Are you kidding me?
DOJ says Live Nation has used unfair means to squash competition in the live event ticketing industry. If you've been to a live event, you probably agree. Back in 2010, when Live Nation merged with Ticketmaster, it promised, pinky swear, the DOJ that it wouldn't punish concert venues that use competing ticket platforms.
You funny.
And now we can see that they were not entirely honest in that moment.
It was like the years of breach overcharging us to go to a show. Unbelievable.
These handling fees.
Oh, just unbelievable. Paying $12 to see Breach, I wouldn't give you $5.
I didn't get anything.
There's the other problem.
Ticketmaster owns between 70 and 80% of the market for primary ticket sales in the U.S. And the joke about that, too, like them handling fees, there's no handling happening anymore. It's all digital.
Well, digital scalping, basically, is what it is.
Right.
You
but it used to be, like, I understand handling fees back in the day when they had to print the ticket out and put it in an envelope.
I literally have to drive a truck of tickets over to the record store.
And put your envelope in the will call window. That's handling fee. I get that.
Right.
Not send it to my email, for Christ's sake. But, yeah. So it's happening today, I guess.
An upcharge.
Yeah.
Those fees. I mean, when you see a $12 fee on a $40, I mean, it's outrageous. It sucks.
Totally.
It sucks.
Some of them festival prices,
it's embarrassing.
too.
It's just embarrassing.
I think it was Sick New World I was looking at. The fees were $90 or something. So, I mean, you're tacking on an extra $100.
$90?
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord.
Could you imagine if we went back to waiting in line and
bring it back, dude.
No, hang on. And do we have a Sears left in this town?
I don't know.
No. And 50,000 Swifties were standing outside of a Sears waiting to get a physical ticket.
Well, you thought cicadas were loud.
I forgot they did that at Sears.
Yeah!
It's a Boston store.
Boston store, right.
Yeah.
Boston store. We did it. We had Sears.
I forgot about that.
Where are the other? Well, record stores.
Exclusive company.
Sam Goody, wasn't they do some of the stuff?
Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody else when we physically.
Because I remember when we would read the concert liners, we would list the Ticketmaster outlets.
God, I miss
Get them at Boston Store, Exclusive Company, Janesville Mall. There was another one.
Oh, my God. I can't.
Yeah. Bring it back. I remember people waiting in line for tickets when they went on sale.
I don't think they would. I just feel like, no.
I know I bought ticket at Sears. I know. I can't remember back in high school. I know we did.
Sure.
I mean, Sears did it all, dude. They were the freaking elephant. But anyways, strange. And then a lot of record stores. I remember going to shows in Columbus. We go to the record store.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Nobody got time for that because there's no record stores. Wait a minute. What are we doing? But no, that's I think that's great news.
Well, I think making people go and buy their ticket in person is the way to ensure there's no scalpers anymore.
You had a ticket company that sold, that merged with the company that owned the venues.
Right.
I mean, you had no chance.
And they were like, we promise we're not going to be dicks about this.
And I'm not saying they're not great venues. They are. Clearly, they've plowed money into the venues, and that's great. You know, It's a cash cow, but on the backs of a $20 service charge? Damn.
The venue's not going to want to have to handle that, so they have to use the services. So, I mean, because that's a bit much to try to handle all that.
So Taylor Swift was kind of the tip of the spear on this, right?
I believe so.
Taylor getting it done.
Could you imagine how much they would just grab? You just try to grab as many as you could, Just scalp those like crazy.
It's funny. That's funny, though, two sides of that coin, because I think an average ticket to the Taylor Swift show, wasn't it like $1,100 or something like that?
That was like the resale stuff.
Well, I thought it was
like
I thought across the board, they all averaged out across the spectrum of prices. It was about $1,100.
I thought like you could buy them like if you were in the club. Right. And you got the legit tickets, not resale tickets. I'm pretty sure they were like $150 to $300.
The what?
That's a pipe dream.
And then what happened was the resale was when it was $1,500, $2,000.
Yeah. Same thing they do for like sporting events too.
Mm-hmm.
The Packer tickets are ridiculous.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to go? When's this going down?
Today.
Oh, really? It's a hearing.
They're gonna file an antitrust lawsuit.
Antitrust lawsuit.
So it's not a hearing; it's just filing the lawsuit.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. I mean, where does it stop? That's the thing. If you don't pump the brakes a little bit, where does? I mean, because people don't. People buy the tickets. They bitch about it, but they still buy the tickets.
Right.
But you have no choice.
But you have no choice.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. The only way it's going to stop is if we stop going to shows or artists stop using Ticketmaster.
It's like somebody addicted to crack. The more you do it, the more you want it. These prices.
Right.
And who are these bots, by the way? It's not Ticketmaster. Aren't they approved by Ticketmaster though?
Yeah. They're making money on both sides of it.
Right.
Oh man.
There was a huge CBC did a huge expose on it. I don't know. I want to say in like 2017. It was a while ago, and it was exposing the whole. They were training people. Like it was like a cubicle world where these people were buying the tickets and reselling them, and
so it was like one of those scams.
Yeah. And I don't know how it's not freaking racketeering or collusion or whatever. I don't know how it was legal.
Crap.
Russian collusion. I've said it from the beginning. Nobody listened. It's just me and the Russians. We're charging everybody extra for a ticket.
It was wild. I remember listening to it. I'm like, how is this real?
Well, it's when you think about it, it's absurd. I mean, Ticketmaster, there is no ticket. I click on a phone. Why are you charging me $20?
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
you did it to yourself. So here we go.
Yeah.
It's the uprising.
I'm trying to remember.
The peasants are uprising.
Who the heck it was that warned on that Senate panel.
I heard that happens to F1, too, at the F1 Formula One races, too, which is outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Vegas.
There was somebody that was warning everybody. They were like, dude, this is going to be a monopoly. You're out of your mind if you approve this merger.
Remember when little Eddie Vedder went after him and said, hey.
Yeah, now they're like, it's fine. Just give me the check. Too old to care, whatever. See you at the show.
We got ours. See you later. Here's a half-ass new crappy song.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
How's your nug loaf coming along?
I'm in the early planning stages.
Oh, my God. The bull snit on you.
I haven't got my all my ingredients.
Wow.
It's an experiment. I mean, Einstein didn't come up with EMC squared in a weekend. I mean, it took a couple of days, 2-3 days.
If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. Chicken
All right, we're all struggling right now with the insane cost of, well, everything. But Wendy's is apparently coming to the rescue. They have a 50-piece bucket of chicken nuggets
for
$18.
Oh, my. 50.
50.
That seems, for how much?
$18.
That seems like a screaming deal. Although I'm not I wouldn't say I'm a nug at Wendy's is the first place I think of to go buy nugs. I mean, McDonald's does do in the nug category. I will say, when it comes to pink slime, McDonald's does a pretty damn good job of a chicken McNugget.
Not all Wendy's will have the bucket. So you have to go to wendysnugparty.com if you're so inclined. Not a nug fan. I am a chicken tendy fan, though. I like the tendy.
Who ain't?
The Culver's chicken tendies are fire.
Christy, every single time, that's her meal deal.
How they be so juicy.
Yep, that's the only thing she eats. I know.
Damn, bro.
I get fish, I get burgers, curds, and she just sits over there quietly eating her chicken tender.
Yeah, buddy.
Just a bug in a rug and happy and not smug. I think I'll give it a tug.
It's not the sauce I ordered. Thank you. 50 nugs. Damn, bro.
What chicken species has nugs, by the way? Which one gives birth to the nugs? I always forget this part.
I think it's like...
I skipped that part.
So, from what I can tell, like you butcher a chicken, and then, they take the various parts off. Your breast and your thigh and your wing-a-ding. But there's still stuff left on the bones, and so then they suck that stuff off of the bones, and then that gets, like, chopped up, and that's what becomes, like, nugs.
Oh, I thought they were hatched.
Tiny little nugs.
Yeah, nug
And
eggs.
then what? Then they kill the tiny nugs?
That's weird.
That's terrible.
No, I thought they before they grow up to be big chicken nugs, we just eat them. Weird.
So you thought they were just whole, like we're eating the organs and everything?
I swear to God, I saw eyeballs on one once that got away from it. It was trying to run out of my chicken basket.
Daddy, no.
Swear to God.
Daddy,
so
no.
it's cream of chicken basically is what that is.
I think it's the meat that is still left on the bones, but it can't be like a whole piece.
What's the machine they use? There's a particular
the separator.
That's the one. I think I'll have cream of separator tonight. Delicious. So appetite. I'm totally not hungry right now.
Right. Isn't that funny how that happens? The burden of information.
So have you ever eaten a nugget?
Oh, yeah, I have. It's been a very long time, though.
And then you got to be, drunk, a little wasted? What do you need?
No, because I would just rather go for tendy all day, every day. Once the tenders came out.
I will generally, at McDonald's specifically, although if you go to a Burger King, I think you can get nugs. It's like a $1, and you're like, how do you not order that? So I'm just laying waste to a Whopper. I got the large fry going. I got a gallon Pepsi sitting in my console. Boom, throw a nug on. It's like chaos in my car.
Yeah. Do you feed the chicken nuggets to the seagulls?
Sure do. They love them.
Yeah.
Yep, they love them.
Cannibalism over there.
They love them. Try it sometime. If you ever go to the Burger King over here, I don't know why there's always seagulls over there in front of the coat shop over there.
Because you've been feeding them.
No, they were there before me. And what's the coat shop over there? Whatever. Just sit next to the Burger King and
Burlington.
just throw one out and watch what happens. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I have names for them. They have little birthmarks on them. I actually know which one is which.
What are their names that you have?
Oh, Dopey, Sleepy, Crabby.
Oh, they're little dwarfs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there a crabby dwarf? That's the one that slept with Snow White, got the crab.
Ooh.
Damn.
50-piece McNugget.
Unclean women.
How is this a promotional?
Necessary? No.
Is it a promotion?
Yeah.
Short term.
LTO, as we say in the biz.
Okay.
Yeah. How many dipping sauces do you need for 50 nugs?
Oh, yeah, you need the whole bottle.
10. You need 10.
You need 10.
Damn. All right. What's your dipping sauce?
Do you do honey mustard's pretty good, and a barbecue's usually what I go with. Do you do like a quarter dip, half dip, or do you smother the thing?
I'll do, I guess, a half dip, and then that's all she wrote, dude.
Yep. Because you lose, because the flavors are pretty good on those dips. I'll just do the Burger King's a little tangier. I'll do a quarter dip.
Yeah.
So I can still taste the chicken, or what version of the chicken I'm getting.
Yeah.
Cream of chicken.
Separated.
Ugh.
Yeah. The more you say it, the less you want it, you know?
Gotta pull them talons off the feet before we bake them. Put them in the big oven.
Yeah. The farm I'm at, they got some, I think they call them feeder chickens, right? The ones that you butcher. And you know how quick them things gain weight, right?
Oh, sure, dude.
It's like a matter of like 3 weeks, and you butcher them, and they get so big, like they can barely walk on their legs, and they're like, feed me. And so I was feeding them, and like god dang, and they can like barely move, and they're climbing all over each other to get grain and stuff, and I was like, God, you.
I know.
Brainless sons of bitches, you sure are tasty.
I feel bad, but I'm about to eat you.
Like, God dang, I can't wait to butcher you.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we all have a purpose in life.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if we didn't butcher chickens, you'd be stepping on a chicken everywhere you went.
Would we?
Sure. Of course you would. Cows, too.
Well, but I mean, they're being bred to be butchered, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't know that we would be stepping on them because if we stopped butchering them, which we won't.
Well,
not that I'm saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying.
Look at what happens when you start feeding the howler monkeys in Thailand. There's gangs of howler monkeys.
Are you alleging there will be gangs of chickens?
Yes.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Welcome to the future.
Well, we should all do our part and get a 50 nug bucket, I guess.
That's so many. Imagine laying out, a regular order of nugs. Yeah, how many nugs are in a little box? 8? Or what do you get, a 6 at McDonald's?
I think it's a sixer, isn't it?
6, 10, or 15?
I feel like 6 is the baseline for most places, isn't it?
I'll have to revisit the nugget at Wendy's. I don't think I've ever had one at Wendy's. It's never a priority at Wendy's.
I feel like
it's got to be special if you're going to glean me off the McDonald's nug.
When they first came out with spicy nugs, I feel like I had those, and that was probably the last nugget I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, this was a good meeting, I feel like.
It is really hard not to get them. And they're a little smaller at Burger King, but it's really hard to not pay for $1 nug. You feel like you're ripping the store off a little bit. You're gaming the Burger King,
Well, I like that you feel like you have a win. That's good. It's good. It's important to collect small victories.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
You are, especially after you're pounding down a Whopper, fries, and nugs.
Like a quarter nug. My whole system.
Yeah.
So they ought to do I wonder what would happen if you did a blind taste test on nugs. Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's. Who else has a nug? Does KFC have a nug? I would think so.
Just Popeyes?
I mean, you could tell just by looking. I think I could actually look at a fast food nugget and tell you which one is which.
I don't even order them, and I bet you I could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, without a doubt, McDonald's looks different than all of them.
Yeah.
And
it also looks like chicken, which is
refreshing.
Refreshing. Okay.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Part of my tough stance on immigration, Taco Tuesdays will be changed to Pizza Thursdays. Hey!
I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like pizza. We like pizza. We like pizza in the morning. We like pizza every day. We like pizza in the evening. We like pizza anyway. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano.
I've never seen you eat a slice. To you it's just a trend. Pizza is my life. Pizza is my life. Fat grassy dish, double pepperoni, and the stuffed crust, no anchovies, pizza rolls, bagel bites, cheesy crusts is what I like, but in the other week. I don't care, I'm not very picky, warm and delicious, spicy, stinky, cut it into 8 squares or triangles, all I really want is pizza and meat.
Hello. Happy Pizza Thursday.
Thank you.
At a time when restaurant customers are becoming frustrated with higher dining costs, a number of fast food chains are trying to appease them with a range of offers. Mickey D's bringing back its $5 value meal. Jack in the Box introducing munchies under $4.
Oh.
But according to a new report, the restaurant that's perceived as the ultimate low-cost leader is Little Caesars. Hell yeah. Once known as for its $5 pies, continues to tout its affordable offerings today. Let's see, what is I think it went up, didn't it, to $5.25? When was the last time you had Little Caesars?
Oh my God! I was just sitting here, and we just have one right around the corner. Years. How about you?
I had probably about a year or so.
Yeah.
$7.99 large 2-topping pizza. That's pretty good.
That's great price.
Yeah. What are these crazy puffs? It's crazy. $3.99 hot and ready crazy puffs.
So no more $5 cheese pizza.
I thought it went up in price for the first time in forever.
Wouldn't it be funny? Here's a promotion that would save the pizza place money and keep the prices down. We'll make you a $5 pizza, but you got to bring your own pizza box in. You remember, like the 7-Eleven where you bring your
own container
for the slushie.
Mm-hmm.
That might be kind of fun. Make it for
cheesy
pizza.
bread for $5.99. Crazy
funny.
bread for $3.99.
Bring your little red wagon into Little Caesars. Take
hell yeah
5 pies out.
Looks like it's about $7.99 for a pizza.
Dude, what happened to the good old days?
Well, everything is expensive. So.
Well, Little
That's
Caesars.
still a hell of a deal.
Their secret to success, I believe, is to have the pies ready, and they're just all lined up, and you just give me that guy.
I will tell you, although they are good, hot and ready, the next day.
Here you go.
The next day is when Little Caesars shines. You heat that up in a skillet, and your life is changed, my friend. The crust is friggin' incredible.
Yep.
And I had somebody tell me this years ago, and I swear to God, it changed everything. Yeah, I've had people, and they're like, I will get a Little Caesars pizza, and I will wait. I won't even eat it. Wait till the next day and heat it up.
Okay, so how do you rank? What's your favorite frozen pizza? Is it like a lots of matzo or something? Just for example, I'm just saying. Would you rank lots of matzo over a Little Caesars? Here you go. So I'm ranking Little Caesars to frozen pizza. Your favorite frozen pizza, or a middle of the road frozen pizza?
They're about the same. I'd say it's a tie.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I there's nothing outstanding about Little Caesars, although it is pizza. So bonus. You're in the bonus round already.
Yeah, you're winning.
Is it better than a Quick Trip pothole? No, it's not. I'm sorry.
I like the Cheese Mountain pizzas.
Yeah. You like it better than Little Caesars?
They're about the same.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
What about a Domino's?
I would put Domino's above Little Caesars.
Okay.
But it's the garlic herb crust.
Ah, now you're cooking.
Very, very tasty.
How about
And I like the option for the thin crust there.
We had a Rocky Rococo for the second
I was going to bring this up.
weekend in a row. We are, I'm sorry, but we're rediscovered our love for Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had it in so long, and now I can't stop eating it.
Yeah. You get the like pan style.
Yeah. Sausage pep. It's just it's so good.
Yeah.
And it's very when you're eating a Rockies. It's very unique and very delicious.
That sauce is unique, and the sausages too, for sure.
Now I will say this about Rockies, and I will criticize. I think their breadsticks got half as big.
Do you remember when we talked to the inventor of the Rockies breadsticks?
Yeah, I do. From Rockford or whatever.
Trailblazer, man. I know.
Neil Armstrong, man from Rockford, invents breadsticks.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But they look tiny. I'm like, all right, there's something wrong with that picture. But the pizza, A+.
It's been a minute since I've had a Rockies pizza.
Have one.
Yeah. I feel like it was when we were coming back from the Sturge.
I missed it. I really missed it.
I think we stopped in, like, is it Lodi or whatever on your way back from Sturgis there past the Dells? Yeah, that's where we stopped.
Oh, yeah. There's at the gas station. There's like a Jimmy John's and
Yeah. That was the last time I had it. It was good. It was good. The staff there was so nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You pull that little cellophane top off, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Gosh darn breadsticks. Gosh darn.
Daddy's going to get fat.
Duder said to air fry the Little Caesars. I will try that. Next day, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I would put anything in the air fryer improves.
That I can, even with the air fryer.
Yep.
It's next level.
Yep.
I was stuck on the skillet. I will try the air fryer. I have faith in you. I feel like you wouldn't lead me wrong. So.
Can I piggyback your story here?
You can do whatever you want. It's your show. I had to pay to read that article, by the way. So now I'm going to cancel my subscription.
McDonald's customers. Hang on a minute. I'm going to make this.
Boy.
Let's play a game. McDonald's customers are not loving a major change coming to McDonald's. They're calling it the McRipoff. What do you think it is? McDonald's is making, and it's a pretty significant change.
Isn't the soda machines are going behind the counter? Yeah.
Yes, dude, check this out, and this is it breaks my heart to tell you this because I was just raving about the fries.
Mm-hmm.
Customers are absolutely not loving the latest update coming out of McDonald's HQ. The chain announced it would be removing self-serve drink machines, first introduced in 2004, to make the dining experience easier for patrons. But what do you think is driving this decision at McDonald's?
People that are ordering water but taking soda?
Well, that's part of it. According to Marketplace, many reasons were listed. Theft, space, and emphasis on creating a relaxed dining experience. The truth of the matter is you can't get a refill. You're going to have to pay for another Coke.
Oh. That's
the biggest driver. They are now going to take your pennies for another Coke if you want a refill. While many saw the decision as a major blow to longtime customers, a rep for the fast food chain assured Business Insider that now over-the-counter refills would remain at the discretion of individual restaurant operators.
Oh, okay.
However, they want it by 2032 to be phased out in all drink machines behind the counter. Fans of the chain took to social media, including Reddit, to vent their frustrations, filing the news under the category "Make a Ripoff." They raised prices.
Calm down.
I'm having a big one.
Jesus.
They raised prices, shrunk serving size, skimp on burgers. Now this. Although they are bringing their value meal back, as you said. But clearly, this driver on this is probably going to be the refill.
How many sodas you need, brah?
Well, I mean, if I get a medium soda, I refill. If I'm on the road, I really refill. We're on a road trip or something, don't you?
Well,
I mean, I'm fat. I don't know.
Usually we just do drive-through. I ain't hanging out in the store.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Sure, fine.
So, I'm out of there.
That's fine.
The opportunity to refill is not a thing.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you just, whatever, you go in, that's going away.
Sorry for your loss. Is that appropriate?
A relaxed dine-in experience. 3210941. Would that at all alter your McDonald's experience if you do go into the store?
After reading the endless shrimp, Red Lobster debacle stories yesterday, I was like, we can't have nice things.
Right.
Y'all ruin everything.
I mean, it's a perk. I mean, I think it's a way of McDonald's to say, hey, thanks for 40 years since we got you at 5 years old.
Right.
For staying with us.
I like that they're leaving it up to the individual stores.
That's what it says, but it also says they do want a, did I say?
But if you're dining in and you go up to the counter and you're like, can I get a refill? That store has the option to be like, yeah, sure.
It's by 2032, they want it completely phased down. Greed is good. There's Gordon Gekko with a large Coke. I refilled 3 times. Greed is good. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the profit is on Coke.
Huge.
It's got to be huge because it's all mix. I know at movie theaters, popcorn is the driver. Sorry, having a beer timeout. Refreshing.
Let's see. Okay.
A lot of times I take my own beer into McDonald's, so I ain't got to worry about the soda.
Positive margins well over 80%.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
On Coke?
This one says 90%.
That's amazing. Hi, how's it going? Hello.
Hey, but over at Cousins, you can get all the refills you want.
Oh, it's the Cousins guy.
This guy in Cousins. Dude, you're a machine, man. You are a PR effing machine, dude. I love it.
Hey, Moana, you just go over there and get all the refills you want. Grab some cheese fries while you're at it, okay?
Dude, I love you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.